Shooting. I made you look, yeah. Roger Goodell is shooting. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna blame it on Roger Goodell. We're gonna hold his feet to the fire. The NFL is shooting, and they gunning for Shedeur Sanders. So right now, Eric Dickerson have came out and said he had credible sources, yes, good sources, saying that the NFL was not allowed. NFL teams was telling other teams they are not allowed to draft Shedeur Sanders. And they called Cleveland Browns personally and told them not to draft Shedeur Sanders. Now, I want to give my roses. As Eric Dickerson said, they called them personally and told them not to draft Shedeur Sanders. And Andrew Berry, you deserve roses. As Shedeur Sanders is in the league right now, you know that wonder why Andrew Berry's face was the way it was, as he knew that this black young man was getting sabotaged. You cannot make this up, and that his job was on the line, and he was going against all 31 teams. Yes, trying to sabotage Shedeur Sanders. He was going against him, and he drafted him. As Haslam said, he didn't draft him. Andrew Berry drafted him. You cannot make this up. Now, Eric Dickerson went on to do this interview and said, yes, these are credible sources. Now, what I tell you like this, like I said about Roger Goodell, we're going to hold his feet to the fire. As Roger Goodell told us that the NFL was going to fight against inclusion and shit like this when Kaepernick situation went down. Yes, Roger Goodell owed us. Yes, he owed the culture and said and told other teams, yes, y'all allowed to draft Kaepernick and we're going to stop this. That's why we let Jay-Z in. Well, where's Jay? Where is Jay right now? As Jay sitting back and hearing this come out, where is Jay-Z? You need to get over there and get to talking. Yes, his Uncle Tom, as you know, Jay is up there, and yes, his feet is to the fire. As yes, they said they was going to be fighting against inclusion and anything, situations like this. Yes, as they're sabotaging a black young man. He should have did to a white guy before he did to a black guy. Didn't want to look like racist. You cannot make this up. As Dylan Gabriel is throwing comments, as Colin is saying he's goofy and acting funny and he wouldn't pick him. Yes, but they really do look at Shedeur Sanders was better than all of them. All the quarterbacks. The only one that was up to his level was Cam Ward. But yes, Shedeur Sanders, they are admitting that he was better and they was going to make an example out of him. They asked Eric Dickerson. So I don't think Eric Dickerson said, I don't think Prime knew how it was. This is Eric Dickerson said. He said, including that Shedeur Sanders made $14 million off a Quora deal, then made another $14 to $17 million off a Nike deal. You cannot make this up. Of course, the NFL and them is hating. Now, what I can tell you is this boy earned these deals and made these deals off his gameplay, meaning the best accurate quarterback, meaning the best quarterback in college football history. So that's how he was able to get them IRL deals. And they're upset that he had better deals than everybody else. Of course, their own color. Now, if it was somebody else's color getting the deals that Shedeur Sanders was getting, you think they would let him? No, they would let that kid in easily. As we know, the NFL is still dominated, heavily dominated. I don't know why we keep